Check, 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 check. Welcome back to Vendetta Ink. Welcome back to another video. You know what? This is the place where you stop to get the authentic and the pure content when it comes to the Vendetta movement. Now, if you F with the channel, make sure it's on a comment, make sure it's on a like, and also subscribe to the youth. Now, this episode 14, will be titled The Proof is in the Pudding. The proof is in the pudding. But before we get to the pudding, it is important to acknowledge that Alkaline has shelled Antigua. We have to comment them on them thing because they don't know where put in. So yeah, when your artist put in stellar performances, you have to make sure say we give him credit. But you know we expect it, isn't it? Because we don't know him a show sheller, so it's not a surprise, but it's still a thing that we celebrate. You understand what I say? But you know, other than the performance, we were just listening to the choir because we have our internal challenger going. So we just know which country I go take it. So we are listening out for each country and the judge them I go judge and da. But apart from that, great performance Alkaline and a great performance from you too, Antigua. Yeah, we're proud of you. Now, the proof is in the pudding. We're going to keep it short and spicy. The proof is in the pudding is a phrase. And the first thing you know me always do is research. So I'm going to tell you the meaning of the phrase. The proof is in the pudding. So the meaning is you can only judge the true quality, value, or truth of something after you try it, after you test it, or after you see the results, right? But we are going to tweak it and we are going to kind of cut it down and use our own definition, right? So in this case, or in the case of this video, right, the meaning of the proof is in the pudding is going to be used as you can only judge the truth of something after you see the result. We'll say it again. You can only judge the truth of something after you see the result. Now, what led me to start or even come up with this topic? Alkaline ironically has a song called Proof. And there are some content and there are some context too when it comes to the song called Proof by Alkaline. So we are going to start it, right? Alkaline's song called Proof was released in 2011. In 2011, Alkaline was 17 years old. And the third thing is Alkaline's first, because the year that Alkaline started his career is in 2011. So he released his first professionally recorded song in 2011. So we are talking about fresh on the scene Alkalines in. Alkaline released this song called Proof. Now in the chorus of Proof, he's basically saying this, I'm paraphrasing. So he said, low to the people, Jamaica people, be prepared. Young artists on the rise, be prepared. Giving a warning. Making the people know, say, yo, a young artist are forward up, so no be ready, be aware. Just make sure so you know, be prepared for if everything will go on when me forward on the scene. See? Basically what Alkaline is saying. Now, this line is from the verse. And this is where may hear this and may say, but Alkaline already dip on the frequency from him just bust. Alkaline are just come on the dancehall scene because he never bust 2011. See? Alkaline said in the first verse, the first line in the first verse, we just do this for the people so no can know say me are the man. Alkaline called himself the man from 2011. That was 15 years ago. And for Alkaline to call himself the man from such age or from such time in his career, it just gives me prophetic vibes. I don't know about you, but it gives me somebody who is prophesying over his life or is a prophet who has already seen the future that I want me to get from it. Alkaline is showing us that he is a visionary. You know when people that tell us, when I ask us, say, what are your dreams? The dreams are different from visions, if you should know. Dreams are something that happens and you want everything to come true. But visions are you're actually seeing in the future. I see Alkaline as a visionary when it comes to the music. And from that time, Alkaline has named himself the man. If you notice, the name of his Instagram handle or handle on every social media is the man himself. Alkaline already professed himself to be the man from 2011. Now it comes back to the statement. Based upon the results of Alkaline's career, even though his career is still ongoing, there are some results we can use as reference. Based on the results that you have already seen, are there any truth to what he's saying when he said that he's a man? Can you judge him? Can you judge him to say yes, it's true or false based on the results of his career? Because Alkaline has achieved a lot. Alkaline has been dominant throughout his entire career. Alkaline has been making futuristic music. Alkaline is the only artist for always try new things that come up with new sounds and has dancehall on them tours when him release music overall, when him release any content overall, when him have any things in a pipeline overall, he has the attention of dancehall. So are those characteristics of someone who you would consider to be the man? Is the proof really in the pudding? Is Alkaline really the man? Did Alkaline tell you that he was the man from 2011 and now in 2026 he is really the man? Are there any truths to that? Remember, when it comes to a career of somebody, when it comes to a career of an artist, when it comes to the career of Alkaline, it is not just all smooth sailing, because everything or the metrics that matters when we're measuring an artist, I can assure you that Alkaline is in every category. And we're going to talk about metrics when it comes to catalog. So I'm going to talk about catalogs, eh? Doesn't Alkaline have multiple hit songs? Doesn't Alkaline have a growing collection of hit songs and good songs? We talk about catalog, you know. So remember, say, as an artist, your catalog is important, right? Let us talk about live performances. Isn't Alkaline a show sheller? Isn't Alkaline a crowd puller? Doesn't Alkaline sell tickets? Wait. Is Alkaline able to do a solo show and still sell him ticket them? Let me ask you that. Can Alkaline do that? Can he do that? All right, let me change from this because I don't want to give you too much problems. When it comes to Alkaline's music, does Alkaline's music have commercial potential? In the case of, does Alkaline's music or aren't Alkaline's music able to be played on the radio stations? Is an Alkaline album hitting the charts? Are songs hitting the charts? Let us change from that then. Because you come like so, no, I talk about them things. All right. Tell me, doesn't Alkaline has marketability? Like, don't you see Alkaline as a person that has some characteristic about himself that draws people? Like, he has an appealing public image. No bag of mix up. You know, stay by himself and making the music represent him. He make the right thing and represent him instead of the controversy. Does Alkaline have stage presence? Talk a joke. Alkaline has stage presence. Like, just the moment the dog just run up on the stage and just pianize, isn't that stage presence? When he's on the stage performing and he's like, yo, I want to, well, I know. Well, I say that, you know. Yeah, me tell you what is stage presence Alkaline, bro. The choir. Alkaline can start a song and just stop singing it and the crowd finish the theme. Is the proof in the pudding? Is my question. I'm asking, is there any truth to the statement that Alkaline made in 2011 that he is the man? Based on the results of what you see happening in his career, all of what you see taking place with Alkaline's career, do you consider Alkaline to be the man? Because Alkaline is the man himself. But this was just a small video because me get the idea of the proof in the pudding and Alkaline having a song called Proof, where him declared that he was the man from 17-year-old. You know how that is? Remember say Alkaline tell you about 2016 from about 2014 or 2013, and we see what became of 2016. So just things like that, you cannot stop a man who, whenever him say a thing, like him set out a goal for himself, or if you want to say the vision is there that he's setting out to accomplish every goal. Like, come on, G. The proof is in the pudding. That's how I want to say to. The proof in the pudding. I don't know what kind of pudding, but I don't know if you don't like potato pudding or cornmeal pudding, but just make sure say you think upon the top of it. Because I can't eat no pudding if them things upon the top of it. You know? I don't remember what I name, but yeah. The proof in the pudding, man. That's all I have to say. Bless up on yourself. And again, this is Vendetta Ink. I'm out.